Hey guys, we're back with a brand new episode of our Final Fantasy 1 Let's Play, a revised one, of course. Last time I kind of went off on a bit of a chat, self-chat, I guess it'd be called. And I basically just did nothing but talk for like 14 minutes about Let's Plays. Nothing particularly interesting to listen to for those of you who missed that episode. And if you did miss that episode, I feel really sad. You should go watch the next one. No, you should watch the one before this one. Because that's not right. You don't miss episodes, man. It's like that's cruelty. You know, I think that's like the 11th commandment. Thou shalt not miss episodes. And if it's not, then someone go find the tablets that the 10 commandments, 10, 12. Someone go find the tablets that the 10 commandments were written on, and then make that a rule. Like, scribble down on the bottom of them, thou shalt not skip episodes. I will pay you large quantities of money. I apologize, guys. I am sick as a dog. I don't know what the hell it is. Not really sick, just, you know, kind of coughing all over the place. It's been going on for a while now. Okay. Full. So he's got 2 he needs to get. Okay, we're going to go ahead and load him up with a black magic spell. Because, you know, I'm not going to go there. You know, he really needs a black magic. For anyone who knows my buddy James, he's let's just say that was a really badly done racist joke, and I will not apologize for it. I will apologize if someone's like, "Oh, you're a sick bastard," but you know what I mean. You ever notice that you can do stuff like that whenever you have friends who aren't quite the same as you? Like if they're a woman, sometimes occasionally you can get away with a sexist joke. Occasionally, not all the time, mind you. You have your moments where you're like, I don't think this is appropriate, and then they shoot you, and you're like, no, definitely not appropriate. But yeah. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going on about. I'm losing my mind. I may be going slightly crazy. I feel kind of bad because it is a little past 9 a.m. and I haven't slept since yesterday around 12. So, yeah. And I woke up like 7-ish, 6 or 7 yesterday, so I've been up for a wee bit. Pardon me. And I was sitting here and I was getting ready to do a new episode for this series, and I was like, you know what? I think I needed to listen to a little bit of music. So I went on YouTube and I looked up Miracle of Sound because unfortunately I don't have any money to actually buy his albums. Although if I did, then I'd probably buy each one twice. Maybe twice. Maybe a third time, just, you know, for giggles. Hmm. But, for those of you who don't know, Miracle of Sound, his real name is Gavin Dunn. He's, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Ireland is part of the UK. Actually, I'm not even entirely sure if he's actually Irish. I just know that he's not. Yeah, that sounds so ignorant of me. I don't even know if he's really Irish. That sounds incredibly ignorant, and I apologize for that. That's just rude on all accounts. But yeah, his actual real name is Gavin Dunn. The name he gives himself on his videos and his music is Miracle of Sound. You can find him on YouTube. He does music for. He makes music that's basically for video games. Like, I'm not saying that he literally goes and makes the music for them. Like, no, he's not. Like, he'd like, you know, you don't have Square Enix contracting him to do the music for Final Fantasy 15 or whatever. No, I mean, it's like he finds a series, be it a video game or a book. Well, I don't know about a book, but you know, a game or a movie or a TV series that he enjoys, and he makes music about it. And he's really good. He's got stuff for Gears of War. He's got stuff for Game of Thrones, The Witcher, Half-Life. He's got stuff for Portal, the Assassin's Creed series. More recently, he's got stuff for The Witcher 3. He's got a song for that called "Wake the White Wolf," which I couldn't do a video today because I had to go listen to it twice. Because now he's got a metal version. I'm like, yes! So I kind of had to do that. And I got a little distracted after that because I had to watch. He's got one for Dragon Age Dragon Age Inquisition called "All Is One," and that one I especially like because that kind of is, that's almost like the same. I'm sorry, my brain's a little rattled. Basically, the song is about, once you boil it down to just kind of the bare basics, it's kind of about, standing together against something that may seem horribly, horribly wrong, and something that you may or may not come back from. And it's been like, no, it's cool. I got my friends here. We're gonna live. Probably. Just, like the song says, stand side by side, carry all as one. Anyway, you should go watch that. You should go listen to that. It's a really good tune. I thoroughly enjoyed it. And I did get a little distracted also watching some videos from Yahtzee Croshaw. As some people might know him as the guy behind Zero Punctuation. Okay, everybody's got the same level. I was watching a few of his videos, and just in general, I got very distracted. So that's why I'm doing this video at like 9, almost 9:10 in the morning. I'm just like, I have so many things I have to do, but I want to watch these things first. I must do it. So yeah, uber distracted. My fault. I apologize. But yeah, you should go listen to his music. It's pretty good. Anyway, that's why I was distracted. Oh, I was distracted, and that's why I was a little late. So, not that I really have a set schedule. I kind of just do things on my own time and say, screw the rules. It's my business. Whoops daisy. I apologize for all the grinding. Unfortunately, RPG grinding's required. But so yeah, that was fun. So how are you guys today? Are we doing good? Are we doing good? I was just thinking this morning, before I started recording, along with all the other things that were keeping me from doing my job. I can't really say it's a job, though, I don't really get paid for this. I don't make nearly enough views for, YouTube to say, okay, we're going to give you a check. Although, that would be freaking amazing if I did. No, pardon me. Okay. You know what, is there, no there's not, formation. Oh, okay, that's not it. Never mind. Okay, so we'll let her be now. Yeah, I was doing a little bit of thinking today about this series and my Fire Emblem series, and I thought, okay, well, I'll just put the first 2 episodes out, and then I'll do them alternately. Like, I'll record an episode for after this one, I'll record an episode for Fire Emblem, and then I'll do one for this series again. I'll just keep going back and forth, Should be pretty decent. I mean, unless something blows up, which has been known to happen around here. For those of you who are wondering what the heck I'm doing, I'm basically just wandering around the map, kind of gaining experience before I even dare approach Garland's little dark keep there. The Chaos Shrine, as it's called. Man. What the hey? Why am I flashing through the trees? Psychedelic, man. Really, really psychedelic. Oh, God! Bad, bad. Kill it till it dies. Kill it with fire. Kill it. Okay, okay. We're good. We're fine. Oh my God. I forgot how bad the crazy horse can be when you first start out. That was that was very, very scary. That's not fun. That is not fun. No, no, no. Okay. Okay. Whew, okay. I will, I'm going over here now. Get some rest, and then we're gonna head over to the shrine, do a quick scout around the outer perimeter. Because there are a few items you can pick up before you even fight Garland. Actually, speaking of items, dude, you're gonna get out of the way. Thank you. Partially restores HP. Phoenix Down. Phoenix Downs are really expensive. Like, I would pretty much never buy anything from any of these shops, except maybe the sleeping bag. The antidote, I've never had any need for it until I reached, like, the southern continent with the elves. I don't see much need for potions just yet. Not while I have, not while I have 2 healers on me. Well, you know, Red Mage, he's not exactly a healer, but, you know. He does a fairly decent... Whoa, was that a critical hit or something? I mean, that went boom! That was like... Apparently, Katie has hammer space. Did you see the size of that thing? That mallet was like twice the size of her head. I don't know how she manages to lift that thing. I mean, Jesus. Pardon me. I mean, damn. Uh-oh. I hear a little bit of lag. Let me see if there's anything I can do here. No, not that one. No? No? Is that one? Okay. There we go. Oh God, please don't kill me. Please don't. Okay, good. We're fine. We're not going to die. Not yet. Goblin Guard. I seem to remember these guys being called the Gray Goblins back before they were purple. Actually, I think they were purple too. Okay, Gigasworm. Not a terribly powerful enemy, but they can be a bit of a pain in the ass. I believe these are the ones that have... well, aside from being incredibly powerful... Okay. Do we have the bestiary? Do we have access to that? Okay, we have the bestiary, or bestiary. How do you guys pronounce that? How should I pronounce that? Do you guys know? I'm not entirely sure. Okay, Gigasworm is weak to fire. Now we know. Now we will never be caught with our pants down ever again. That didn't come out right. Okay. Um, okay, quick information. Quick tips for those of you who decide to start playing Final Fantasy 1 yourselves about the Chaos Shrine. Firstly, spiders. Spiders suck. They suck royally. I mean, beginning spiders aren't so bad. uh, as you saw before, the Gigas Worm is pretty powerful by itself. Okay, we got ourselves a leather cap. Okay. What about you? Wait a minute. Why doesn't this provide any... This provides no defense. Not for that character, at least. Okay, his defense is actually higher than the rest of theirs. So I'm going to go ahead and give this to Katie, because, you know, the, if your mage goes down, you're pretty much screwed. Yeah, some quick tips about the Chaos Shrine. You'll find undead here. They are weak to fire spells. And they're also weak to a white magic spell called Dia. I'll go ahead and leave that there. Give me just a second here. Something is wrong here. Okay, that was horrible. No, let's not do that again. Okay, that's better. Alright. Skeletons ain't so bad. I know I just said ain't. Don't trouble yourselves on my account. I should say skeletons. Regular skeletons aren't too bad. Like, see, Katie was able to bash one in the face using just her staff. Zombies can be trouble. We will delegate their destruction. I mean, if there was more than 3, then I might consider using the Dia spell. Because in all its forms, Dia hits every enemy. No matter how powerful the spell is, or what spell or what magic level the spell is, basically, Dia will hit every enemy. The thing is, it only works with. Oh, I got a staff. Really? I don't really have any need for it, but hey, go home. You can sell it. Yeah, Dia only works really against undead in general, so don't bother using it on anyone who's not undead. In fact, let's take a look at the skeletons. Okay, yeah, so you can see there in your bestiary that it says it has a weakness Dia and a resistance to pretty much everything else except for weakness, or a resistance to everything else except for fire and Dia. Treasure Echo Grass. Black Widow is pretty meh. Okay, so Crazy Horse and the Gigas Worm are pretty much the most powerful enemies we've met so far. Crazy Horse typically travels in a pack of 1. On occasion, you'll find 2 of them. Don't think I need to heal him up just yet. But I probably should anyway, just in case. Stuff can go sour real quick if you're not careful about who you're healing and, you know, making sure you keep your party maintained. Store is bound by a mystic key. We'll get a mystic key later on. And I will probably need your guys' help to remember each door that we come across that says it's bound by a mystic key. So as soon as we get the mystic key, just bombard me with comments, and we will go through a mystic key opening quest. I don't think that sense does it. Okay, you know what I mean. I don't know. Wolves are also kind of tough, sort of. I mean, there's there's a green colored wolf called a werewolf that's actually much stronger. They're not nearly as... Oh, great. Forget. One problem you'll experience with ghouls... Oh, well, you know what? Fire! Fire everything! That'll do. One thing you'll experience with some cave enemies is, especially like ghouls, for instance, just now. Oh, this is a pairing. Okay, Warg Wolf, not so bad. Okay. Yeah. Like the ghouls will paralyze you so that your opponent, so that your character rather, can't move until, you know, certain conditions are met. Oh, you know, he got missed. That's not worrying. Okay. And there's actually another monster around here called a werewolf. It's basically a green wolf. I'm gonna... Okay, from now on, fire it is. Anytime I come across a Gigas Worm, just fire. Fire until it cries. Or dies. In either order, I don't care which. Oh yeah, there's also... I keep getting sidetracked, I'm sorry, I keep getting into fights, and I'm just like, ooh, I have to explain this thing. Also keep getting ambushed. This is not going over very well. I know spiders and snakes can on occasion poison you. Also, that's getting annoying too. That's definitely one thing they upped from the original Final Fantasy back on the Nintendo Entertainment System days, is that your encounter rate has gone up quite a bit. Okay. How dare you paralyze him? Okay. Things are progressing wonderfully. I love my party members. They do such a wonderful job of beating brains in. Where was I? Yes, there's an enemy called a werewolf. I don't believe it's actually here in the shrine, but it's probably in the southern continent with the elves. The werewolf is another enemy that will actually be able to poison you. And poison is basically, it does damage while you're in battle each round. Oh, balls. Fire everywhere. Fire it until it cries. You will cure him. Yay! It's not working. Huh. That was a half damage difference. What the heck happened there? Let's take a look at these two. Okay, intelligence 12, 24. Wonder if intelligence affects the strength of your magic. That would be my guess. I suppose strength probably affects your attack. Agility probably affects your evasion and accuracy. Stamina, defense, I suppose. Intelligence is probably your MP and your magic, and the strength of your magical abilities. Oh, they also hit magic level 2. Cool. Stamina would probably also affect your HP, I suppose. Although, you know, this is one of the earlier games where everything kind of just raised on its own. Didn't really seem to have any specific correlating effect. Okay. Ah, my nose, my nose, my nose, my nose. Oh, that felt weird. Ah, ha, 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 ha. Ninja! Okay, I'm done being retarded. Mostly. Oh yeah, definitely need to get us healed up. I completely lost my train of thought. I'm sure I'll come back to it another time. Anyway, let's go ahead and get ourselves healed up. We got a lot of money and a lot of experience, and look, we're level 6 now. I mean, that's pretty good. And we have 750, well, we have 726 gil now. You know, 30-night stay, that's always nice. Yoo-hoo. Okay. So now that this one is done, I'm going to go ahead and save here. Yeah. We'll save, and then we'll go ahead and we'll stop this episode here. I'm going to record the next episode of Fire Emblem while I've got this one working its magic, getting ready to encode and then upload. And I will see you guys another time.